Welcome to the Sign-Up to guided tour. This is the first of a two-part video that will show you how to navigate through the system and to highlight some of the key features and benefits. Sign-Up to is a software platform that makes it really easy to create and deliver professional quality marketing emails. It's ideal for items like newsletters and product or service promotions, activities that will help you increase your following and grow your business. In addition to email, it also includes features for SMS and social media, so it's a one-stop platform for all of your digital marketing activities. So part 1 starts with the basics, and then in part 2 I'll introduce you to some of the more advanced features. These are some of the features which make Sign-Up to different from other email providers you may have seen, and which will really help you elevate your email marketing to the next level. To start, I should mention that Sign-Up to is a software subscription service. As a user, you don't need to install any software or purchase any new hardware, and you don't need to worry about maintenance or updates. The IT overhead is minimal. All you need is a computer, a laptop is ideal, and a decent internet connection. It's fully secure, so there's no worries about your data, and it's always available, so you can log in and use the system from anywhere in the world at any time, day or night. All in all, it's a really convenient and efficient way to work. So when you log in, the first thing you'll see is the home screen. This is the starting point and the launch pad from where you'll create and manage all of your campaigns. For this video, I've logged into an established account so you can see what things look like when you already have subscriber data loaded, campaigns created and results to analyze. Sign-Up to is really easy to use. Just because it contains some pretty advanced technology doesn't mean that it needs to be complicated. The interface is quick to learn and is designed as an easy to follow guide for your everyday activity. So each screen you see as you navigate the system contains just a few familiar menus, the key steps to take in that section, and a summary of the work you currently have in progress. The lower bank of menus switches between email, SMS and social media. So you don't need 3 separate programs, everything is integrated into the same platform. We'll get to the other channels later, but for the moment let's focus on email. The upper bank of menus takes you through the simple 5-step process that you'll follow to create and manage your campaigns. There are also some settings options and a handy search facility. So I said it was easy. In fact, all you need is just 5 simple steps. You can see these on the top bank of menus. They are collect, create, send, share and analyze. I'll show you each step in turn and the key tasks in each section. Once you've completed your first few campaigns, you'll see that this process is always the same, so it quickly becomes familiar. You'll also see that it's actually more like a continuous cycle rather than a linear process. That's why we call it the permission marketing cycle. Each pass through the cycle provides analysis information that will allow you to continually refine your campaigns, and each time you'll further improve your performance. So quickly going through each step in turn, the first is collect. This is where you'll import and grow your subscriber data, add more detailed profiling information and manage your audiences. That is the lists of people who will receive each of your campaigns. Create is where you'll probably spend much of your time. This is where you'll design your email campaigns and preview and test your finished layouts. Even with limited design skills, the email editing tools make it really easy to produce consistent and professional quality emails. Send allows you to schedule your campaigns for delivery. It's also where you'll find the marketing automation features. These allow you to automate complex or repetitive tasks and will help you become super consistent and super efficient. Share is designed to extend your reach through your social networks like Facebook and Twitter. You can use Share just to manage your social media feeds, but the real benefit comes from when you connect your social channels into your existing email campaigns. And finally, Analyze. This gives you detailed information about your campaign performance. For example, who's received and opened your messages and clicked the links. This allows you to understand how your audience is engaging with your content, information that you can use to refine and target your future campaigns. That's the continual improvement part of the cycle I mentioned earlier. So let's look at each of the 5 steps in a little more detail. Firstly, I'll show you the basics just to get you started, and then we'll come back in part 2 to each step to look at some of the more advanced features. So step 1 in the process is collect. This is where you build and manage your subscriber data. If you already have an opt-in database, you can import this directly via a CSV file. Just create a list and then match your CSV column headings with the Sign-Up To profile fields. Done. Your data is loaded. By the way, you can also use existing data directly from CRM systems like Salesforce.com. Integrating your CRM and other data applications is a really valuable feature. We'll come back to this later in part 2. Whatever your size of business, growing your subscribers is likely to be a priority action. The Forms section of Collect is where you create data capture forms. You can customize your forms to add the profile fields you need, and you can include your own text and images to perfectly match them with your brand. Once complete, it's just one step to add the form to your website or your social feeds. When the form is submitted, the captured data will automatically flow into the Sign-Up To system to populate your designated list. One of the advantages of having email and SMS within the same system is that you can also use the SMS to grow your subscriber database. SMS text to subscribe is quick to set up and is an ideal way of capturing new subscribers. As with the email forms, the text-in data flows directly into your Sign-Up To lists, ready for use in your email campaigns. As your database grows, you can use Collect to organize and manage your lists. It's easy to create multiple lists and arrange them into folders. Unlike some other systems, Sign-Up To allows you to assign subscribers to multiple lists. This is really handy for targeting your campaigns to specific subscriber groups. The system also automatically monitors your bounced and unsubscribed contacts, so your data is always kept clean and your legal unsubscribe requirements are taken care of. With your subscriber data organized, it's time to design your email campaign. Click the Create menu and select Campaigns, and you'll see the email creation tools. The Sign-Up To email editor is designed to be incredibly easy to use, even for the novice designer, and allows you full control over how campaigns are created. You can select a pre-built template, or you can build your own unique layout using the component tools provided. Just drag and drop your component structure into place, and then simply add your text and graphics as needed. You can control all of your formatting, so everything is always consistent, and at any time you can preview how your campaign will look in a variety of desktop and mobile device modes. Everything is fully responsive, and there's not a line of HTML coding in sight. Responsive design is one of the coolest features of the Sign-Up To platform. It means that your email content will automatically adapt depending on whether it's read on a desktop, tablet, or mobile device. Over 50% of your emails are likely to be read on a mobile device, so responsive design is an essential. That's why I've included it here in our tour of the basics. If you are familiar with HTML and you need that level of involvement, you can view and edit the source code directly in an HTML editor. There's a campaign organizer too, so once you've designed a few campaigns, you can retrieve, clone and adapt them, making creating your next campaign even quicker and easier. Before you move on to send your campaign, there's a couple of additional things you can do. Previewing your campaign in your web browser will give a good impression of how it's going to look. You can also send a preview to yourself or to your colleagues, which will test how it will render via your own email client. The final stage is to use inbox testing. Each email client has its own peculiarities, so this will show you exactly how your finished design will appear in all of the top email systems. Sign-Up To automatically records the preferred email systems of your subscribers, so each time you send a campaign, your inbox testing will get better and better. So when everything's perfect, you're now ready to send. Send is where you schedule your email for delivery. Firstly, select your recipient list. You can select multiple lists and combine and exclude lists to create highly targeted audiences. Next, select the email to send. And finally, when it is to be delivered, either immediately or up to 2 years in the future. The Sign-Up To system manages the whole delivery process for you. This is one of the areas you want to leave to the experts, so all you need to know is that the Sign-Up To will easily have the capacity, however large your campaign, and that behind the scenes technology will give you the best email delivery rates you'll find anywhere. Another one of the advantages of having multiple channels in the same system is the ability to use your social network to further extend the reach of your campaigns. The simplest use of share is just to organize your social media posts. Clicking the share menu brings you to your social management page. Here you can track your activity and create and schedule new social media posts. But it's also easy to integrate your campaigns with your social media accounts to further spread their reach. Sharing your email campaigns with your social network and potentially the networks of your followers gives you a huge potential for increased exposure. Analyze is the place where you can find information about your campaign performance, both for your campaigns in general and also drill down to the behavior of individual subscribers. For example, who's opened your message and when, and which links they've clicked. It also shows your campaign bounces and those who've opted to unsubscribe. Remember from the Collect section that these will automatically be removed from future campaign deliveries for you. Most email systems provide the standard campaign metrics, but understanding your audience engagement and using this to precision target your future campaigns is one of the key differentiators of the Sign-Up To system. We'll come to this more in detail in part 2. So that's the basics. In just 5 simple steps, you now know how to import, grow and manage your subscriber data, create professional quality email designs that will always look great on a range of desktop and mobile devices, schedule your campaigns for delivery, extend your reach using your social networks, and finally, analyze your campaign performance. By the way, creating and delivering SMS campaigns is very similar to the process for emails. With SMS, you're much more limited in the design, but otherwise the principles of creation, delivery and analysis are the same. SMS is great for sending confirmations, reminders and spur-of-the-moment promotions, and when used together with email, it gives you a really interesting set of communication options. Again, it's all done within the same Sign-Up To platform with the same familiar workflow. Now you're familiar with the 5-step permission marketing process, that's collect, create, send, share and analyze. Let's return to each step to take a look at some of the more advanced features. These are just some of the features that make Sign-Up To different from the other email systems that you may have seen before. All of these advanced features still use the same 5-step process, so it's the same familiar workflow and the same menu navigation, just the next level of functionality. So first, let's go back to collect. Collecting basic subscriber data like email address, name and company allows you to deliver campaigns, but you'll need to work much harder than that if you want to make your campaigns stand out from the crowd. Being relevant is the single most important factor in getting your messages through to your audience, so the more you know about your subscribers, the more you'll be able to refine and target your messages to their own specific interests and needs. We refer to this whole process as precision marketing, and it's one of the main features which makes Sign-Up To different from the more run-of-the-mill email marketing platforms available. Precision marketing starts with subscriber profiling, and this is done in Collect. To add more detail to your subscriber profiles, it's easy to include additional fields to your data capture process. Collecting information like your subscriber's birthday is simple but a highly effective profiling technique. Birthday campaigns allow you to deliver highly personal and timely messages. They're frequently used in the hospitality sector, but are also equally applicable in other industry sectors too. Gender is also a valuable piece of additional profiling information, especially for e-commerce sectors like the fashion industry. Mobile number is also useful, of course, if you're looking to add SMS to your marketing strategy. Including the additional fields in your forms will automatically capture and insert the data directly into your subscriber profile. This data is then available for you to define specific target groups within your subscribers. In Sign-Up To, we call these specific groups audiences, and they are the first step in creating precision-targeted campaigns. Subscriber profile fields are just one of the many ways of defining audiences. We call these profiling dimensions. Geolocation, that is, where your subscribers are physically located, can be really useful. Location can be collected directly on your data forms. If you do this, postcode is generally the best way to use. but your subscriber location is automatically also collected by the Sign-Up To system from their IP addresses when they open your emails. Knowing where your subscribers are is great for geo-targeted campaigns, like promoting local outlets, regional product variations, and free delivery areas. You can include or exclude specific locations and can combine them together with other audience dimensions to form even more specific targeting. Engagement is another key profiling feature, which is automatically captured by the Sign-Up To system. Behind the scenes, we use a multi-parameter algorithm that automatically measures the quality of your subscriber engagement over time. That is, how often and how deeply your subscribers interact with your campaigns. Subscribers are automatically scored from 1, that is not engaged, to 5, those who are highly engaged. This is really valuable information and can be used to target campaigns like VIP and loyalty schemes and re-engagement messages like special offers and return discounts. You'll find subscriber profiles and audience segmentation in the Collect menu. When we return to the Send section, you'll see how you can add your audience information to refine your delivery to target these specific subscriber groups. Before we leave Collect, I mentioned before that if you have a CRM system like Salesforce.com, you can automatically pull your subscriber data directly from here rather than use import via a CSV file. You can see this option in the Collect menu. It's actually a full two-way CRM integration, allowing you to bring subscriber data into Sign-Up To and also return post-campaign information such as opens, clicks, and other interactions from the Analyze section. And it's not just CRM systems. In fact, you can integrate Sign-Up To with hundreds of data applications. These include common CRM systems, ticketing, reservations, and vouchering, and e-commerce applications like online abandoned basket recovery. Many common data applications are already integrated into the Sign-Up To platform directly. For others, there is a permission marketing API, that's an application programming interface. This interface potentially allows any application to be linked to the Sign-Up To platform so that the data is shared between the two systems. I mentioned in part 1 that integration is one of the most valuable actions you can take. It ensures that your data is synchronized across all of your business applications and that you're consistently using the most up-to-date data that you have available. It also helps clean your data by introducing multiple validation points and eliminates the time and potential errors associated with manual data transfer. So now returning to Create, here are some of the more advanced features we think you'll like. Adding personalization is one of the key things you can do to differentiate your emails and boost your open and engagement performance. Most people are familiar with simple personalization like adding a subscriber's name to your message, for example, Dear John, Dear Tiffany. When creating your emails in Sign-Up To, you can use any of the data that you've collected in your subscriber profile fields to personalize your messages. Just include the field parameter in the body of your email and the correct subscriber field data will be automatically dropped into place. That's useful personalization, but it's just the beginning. Dynamic content is a really powerful precision marketing technique which allows you to take personalization to an entirely new level. Using dynamic content, you can automatically control multiple variations of the same campaign. Your subscribers will see different versions of the same message depending on their own individual profile or preferences. There are many examples where it can be used. For example, automatically placing a subscriber's nearest shop or restaurant at the top of their message, displaying meat-free options to non-vegetarian diners, or highlighting similar or upsell products or services to those who have already made previous purchases. You can even display a call to action which is known to have been successful with that particular subscriber in the past. Here's a really nice example which includes a range of dynamic content personalization. Dynamic content requires a little coding experience, so you'll need to be familiar with the HTML editor to do this. Alternatively, we can do it for you. So returning to the Send section, when you select the list that you want your campaign to be sent to, underneath you'll find the Audiences option. This is where you can target your delivery to the specific audiences that you've created. Remember the geolocation, engagement, and other dimensions which you've set up in the Collect section. Audiences are dynamic, so once you've set them up, your subscribers will automatically be included or removed depending on how you've defined them. Split testing, you may have heard of this as A/B testing, is another useful feature that you'll find here in the Send section. Split testing allows you to run a sample trial in order to test the water with certain aspects of your campaign. Subject line is one of the most common split tests, as getting this right can have a significant impact on your open rates. All you need to do to set up your A/B split test is to set up your A and B campaign variations and assign each to a sample population of your recipients. 10% of the total should usually work well. The Sign-Up.to system will run the two sample campaigns and determine the most successful. The winning campaign will then automatically be sent to the remainder of your subscribers. You'll need a large enough subscriber list to make this work well, but with a large campaign, even a small performance improvement can have a significant benefit. And finally, Send is also where you'll find the marketing automation features. This is a large area, but essentially it allows you to automate your responses based on specific actions taken by your subscribers. In the marketing automation section, you'll find 3 simple steps. The subscriber action or trigger point, it could be them opening an email or click a link. Your associated action, perhaps to add them to a specific list or reply with a specific follow-up email. And finally, when you want this to happen, either immediately or after some specified period of time. Once set up, your marketing automation rule will always be active, so it stays in place, automatically monitoring the trigger points and returning the appropriate responses. Automation is perfect for things like welcome messages. These can be automatically triggered when a subscriber first joins your list. And things like birthday emails, so remember to collect their birthday as part of your subscriber profile fields. Also for other automated responses like confirmations, reminders and follow-up promotions. However you use it, it's another relevant-centric feature which will show you care about your subscribers by providing timely and appropriate content to them as individuals. By the way, you can also use marketing automation as an internal alert. A common use is to automatically send an email alert to yourself or your sales team when a particular product or service link is clicked. That way you'll always be kept up to date with potential interest and opportunity. Using the integration features I mentioned earlier, this information can also be fed directly back into your CRM system where it rightly belongs. So to finish, I mentioned that in practice the 5-step process is actually more of a cycle. Each step is linked, and the intelligence gained from the Analyze section ultimately feeds back into the Collect, Create and Send sections of your following campaign. This allows you to continually refine and improve your campaigns and is one of the key differences between Sign-Up.to and other more standard email marketing systems that you may have seen. On this note, Audience Insights is an advanced behavioral targeting feature which incorporates all of these steps. It extends the concepts of subscriber profiling and precision targeting and allows you to continually refine your campaigns based on real goal-based objectives. It works by following each of your subscribers right through from their campaign interaction to their subsequent website activity, automatically tracking their online behavior and gathering information on their browsing habits, their preferences and product purchases. Because it captures a wide range of behavioral information and because it stores this in relation to subscribers rather than your campaigns, it provides detailed insight for each individual across a number of campaigns and over a significant period of time. Gaining an in-depth understanding of your subscribers allows you to create marketing messages which are highly personal and highly relevant to your subscribers, and this will dramatically improve your results. Because we tailor audience insights to the needs of each of our customers, it's one of the many advanced features that we offer as a service engagement. So that's the end of part 2. In part 1, you learn to navigate the Sign-Up.to platform and carry out the basics of data management, campaign creation, delivery, social sharing and analysis. In part 2, you've now also seen how advanced features like integrating your data applications, precision marketing, marketing automation and behavioral targeting can take your marketing to the next level. These are features that you won't find in many of the more common email marketing systems. With Sign-Up.to, it's all within the same platform, all using the same easy to follow workflow. Don't forget that your Sign-Up To platform comes with full support and training. We also offer a range of managed services, so if you need expert guidance, especially with some of the more advanced techniques, or extra resources to execute your campaigns, just call or email us and we'll be happy to help. There's a free trial available at our website, so you can also use this guide to explore the Sign-Up To system for yourself. Thanks for watching.